My mother chose my abusive stepfather over me and said, "You'll understand when you're older." So I made sure she understood the consequences immediately. For 3 years, I'd endured my stepfather's psychological torture. He'd corner me when my mother wasn't around, calling me worthless, telling me I was the reason my real father left. When I tried to tell her, she'd brush it off with excuses about him adjusting and needing time. I gave him 3 years of my teenage life. The night I confronted her, I was shaking. I laid out everything. The constant belittling, the threats, the way he made me feel like garbage in my own home. I begged her to see what he was doing to me. She looked me dead in the eye and said those words that would haunt me forever. "You'll understand when you're older. He makes me happy." Those words shattered something inside me that never healed. I moved in with my aunt for senior year. Mom didn't come to graduation. She missed my college acceptance. When I got married at 25, her chair sat empty because he felt uncomfortable with my friends. When my first child was born, she chose his comfort over meeting her grandchild. 15 years of silence. 15 years of building myself into someone she'd never recognize. I became successful, wealthy, everything he said I'd never be, but I never called her. Not once. When he died, she reached out. Suddenly, I was her baby again. She wanted to reconnect, to be part of my life. I played along, pretending to forgive while secretly investigating the financial mess he'd left behind. The irony was perfect. Her happiness had been built on credit card fraud and embezzlement. He'd left her drowning in debt and legal troubles. She was losing the house, facing potential charges, and desperately needed help. Help I could easily provide. Instead, I watched. I documented every court date, every foreclosure notice, every desperate phone call to relatives. She tried manipulating family members, guilt-tripping me about grandchildren she'd never met, even using her declining health as leverage. The night she realized I'd been watching her suffer, that I could have saved her at any point, I saw something break in her eyes, the same something that broke in mine all those years ago. She whispered through tears about how I knew everything, and let her lose it all anyway. I smiled and quoted her own words back. "You'll understand when you're older." She died alone in a state-funded facility 2 years later. My children never knew their grandmother. The cycle ended with her.